didn't have any kind of procedures or processes, and we didn't have a way of doing things. It was just Karen and I.
Almost like that cobra's wings that come out when they get pissy, right? And they start hissing out, and all of a sudden they flare.
Okay, that's a wrap. Caught the last 30 seconds, J-Rock.
Plant your feet, but turn the foot out. That's part of planting. Reset, because look at yourself. So you're hiding your lat. Yeah, a little bit better. Ah, now soften that elbow. Yeah, do it again. See, okay, right here. You see how your lats are out right now? Now you just turn at your waist. Yeah, this should not move. Now get your lats out, stop for a second. Now just turn here. Ah, look at that. Way better, right? You're not here, you're here. So it looks like you're forming a diamond with your arms. Right. Quarter turn, let's try that.
This is actually not easy.
It's really hard. Posing is the hardest part of prep. And it's one of the most important towards the end, right? I mean,
This is all an isometric hold.
almost like that cobra's wings that come out when they get pissy, right? And they start hissing out, and all of a sudden they flare. Well, it's kind of the look you want to go for now too. You're here. You want to get just a little bit bigger from the back. You could bring it slightly forward. You're not going to rotate yourself in, but you're just going to pull it a little bit more. Now bring it forward to me, right there. You just went from here to here. Yeah, it's a big difference. I've been next to so many women who have no idea what they're looking at in bodybuilding. It's really frustrating. They know maybe their division and that's it, but they're not very well rounded. And that's maybe an opportunity for us to do judging clinics too. But I find that a lot of the females I sit near are not really well rounded. But then again, it can go the other way, where guys looking at bikini girls only look at what, you know, maybe they don't look at everything. And they're like, oh, I just like this style.
I think it's all relative. I wouldn't say girls are better than guys.
I didn't mean like girls are better than guys. I don't know, I prefer male judges mostly.
I got it. We just gotta find the right females that
Well,
are.
I think I would love Ursat to do it again because I really like her.
Alright, so we have to reach out to Ursat. We're gonna get to Nancy, see if they have any more females in the area.
Revisiting that rotational strength that we started with.
It works better with the app, but
So what does it do? It actually moves when you move?
So
it just keeps it nice
hands
and
down
steady,
like this.
so it gets like
Yep,
smoother
so one
shots.
up,
So you do like nice.
and then as
Traps. Pull the shoulders back and elevate them. So when you're doing the shrug, pull back and then up, back, up, arcing movement. Being in business in this place and the culture that we have here with the people who are here and coaches and just the energy is hard to describe to people unless you're in it. And I feel like we do that, which is awesome group training classes. We teach people how to work out correctly, teach people how to eat healthy for a healthy lifestyle and in line with their goals. We help them set goals. We help them believe in themselves. All that's like what people see on our Insta and our social media, but what is behind the business really makes that so successful. And if you spend time developing that, money and business and success and community and energy and products, whatever you're doing on the sales side of it, is exponential.
Right.
So invest time on the foundation. Who am I, and what am I bringing to the table that's really valuable, and what is Karen bringing to the table that's very valuable, that can both be synergistically moving in the right direction. And recognizing that, and that's comes from personal evaluation, self-development, and all that fun stuff. So it was just Karen and I. The business started growing. We needed more coaches. We wanted to grow. We wanted to expand. Brought people on to help us out with things that we were doing. And there was no rules. It was just kind of like, do this, or do this, or you do this. And expecting that person to know, do, act, talk, speak, the whole lingo without having like a playbook. You know what I mean? And we didn't have any kind of procedures or processes, and we didn't have a way of doing things. It was just Karen and I, just grassroots. So we brought people on, and they weren't acting, doing things that we wanted them to be or wanted the business to look like and resemble. So we started bringing people on. There was nothing going on with as far as teaching them how to the body brand. We didn't have that brand. So once we started recognizing that, I stopped and I started developing. We got rid of all the people who were here who weren't supposed to be here, and left on terms. Learned a lot of lessons, some very expensive lessons, literally and figuratively, but kind of weeded the garden. Started bringing people on, started recruiting people. Alex is one of the first recruits. That's why him and I have like a great connection, because he's seen like this place develop from what it was to what it is now, and how systematically we operate. And the culture here, you know what I mean, is become something from those years in the beginning. I didn't want to lose the relationships with people like Alex who we're bringing on, because I didn't want this place to be like, oh, I worked there for 6 months and now I'm working at fucking, Planet Joe Blow shitbag. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, gym or anywhere else. I wanted this place to be like an energy of people who want to be here for our purpose. And in the end, if we focus on that, we're going to have our success. So I dove in. That was my responsibility. That was my value to the company in the beginning. Karen, figure shit out. I can't pay a fucking bill. I don't want to check a fucking email. What's up, man? Hey! Oh! And introducing Adam! I spent time, dropped the ball on many other things, but I spent time with doing one-on-ones with the coaches. Developing, creating. First of all, we created a purpose in who we are and what we do and why we want to be here. And that was with everybody as a team. It was no longer Anthony and Karen setting the rules. It was like, guys, we're all here together. Do you agree that you're here to help people do this, this, and this? We created the purpose with the team, and it became something that we all worked on together. And the one-on-ones every week was time, not fucking, business related. There was nothing business related. Sometimes it was, but mostly it was about who that person was and what their goals were, and if they still wanted to be here or not. And I kind of kept my finger on the pulse with everything going on, and also invested time in growing the people that I'm surrounding myself with. Because you're only as successful as the 5 people, or the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. It's really who you are. You're not happy with your life, look about who you're hanging out with. You're going to find some problems. Anyway, I've been taking a breath in like 5 minutes. I feel like fired the fuck up right now. So it's the universe attracting people that you want to attract into your life, and that's my fucking rant, dude. Yeah, don't make me look like a fucking rambling fool with that J-Rock. Chop that up into some mini clips or something. Because that was a ramble! And I have, cases and cases and cases around my bedroom. J-Rock's my witness. With boxes of fucking little cassettes. And then they got a little bit bigger and the bigger cassettes. And then they got the CDs. And there's like years of this. There's some gems in there, but we're going to have a fucking hard time finding those gems. Check. Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I noticed? Have you uploaded anything to IGTV yet?